Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, back with another episode of Settlement Survival. This is our Easter Island playthrough. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today. We are going to be getting into some herb seeds, hopefully. Find some. But we have the 2 tech points. We're going to learn the nursery, and then we're going to go into herb knowledge. We're going to get that started. So let's, right away here, get our nurseries placed. Now, we probably want to, let's start with 2 of these things. We'll probably need a couple more, but we're going to start with 2. And we can add some in later. Look at this little spot right here. That'll be great. We'll pop those guys in right there like so. And then we can get these guys built up. And then we're going to, of course, try and get some herb seeds. I don't think we have them yet. We only have peas, pumpkins, agave, flax, and oats. So we are going to either have to rely on our gatherers, or I think we can find them with the gather plants tool here. So once that gets up and running, we can start doing that. Actually, you know what? I think you could do it before. So let's grab a couple of... Hey, let's just grab a little area here and see if we can get really lucky and find the seeds. When I did this on the stream, I don't think I ever found seeds, if I remember correctly. So that was kind of a thing. I was checking our reed field production. We were doing great. Look at that, 1,391 reeds. And our ropes are doing pretty good too, 1,051. But we have 4 going right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each of them have 2 in them. So I just put the second worker in both of these buildings. I want to just hang out for a second and see how our reed stock goes. If we don't fall too low, I don't think we will, then I think we're gonna put in some more and just get our reed production, or our rope production, going as fast as we can, because we might as well. We're gonna need a lot of ropes. We only have used up 1,000, so we need 6,000 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 more. So we'll get that going. Be great to have that stockpile ready to go. Over here, we're about 2,500, about a quarter of the way lifted up. So the builders are working in the background on that constantly, so it's getting done. We got our other smithy created. We have iron tools getting in there, and it looks like we are still in the red with iron tools. So we are going to have to pop in another guy in here as well. I think part of that red might be, I think this is calling out the iron tools. It's the same symbol. So we are below 300 iron tools, but in tools in total, 37 plus the 288, 325, as well as our beer and spirits. So I see here that we're at cap 750, but we're still in the red here. So that's kind of interesting to me. We're pushing cap, but we're in the red. So that would, I don't know. So let's check this out. So if we go to alcohol snack, let's check out spirits. Okay, so, oh yeah, so the 21, we're 21 spirits below what we're making. So we'll probably have to put in another distillery to try and keep up with that a little bit. I haven't been paying attention to our total population, but maybe our population has grown up a little bit more to where we can't quite keep up with these 4. So we'll probably need another distillery, but that's okay. We can do that. We have the people to do it. Looks like our nursery is ready to roll, but alas, no seeds. So I'm going to turn that off until we can get some seeds. Either tea or those herb seeds. And the other thing I wanted to start doing is we have 71 citizens that want new housing. So I want this apartment in here. And I was looking at the best spot to do this is going to be about right in here, because if you look, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tents. And then 4 tents up here. So 9 total tents that we could take out and then put the apartments in there. The problem is those people are going to be homeless for that time, but there's really nothing I can do about it unless I move something else around. So we could move this hunter's hut, and I think we could get our apartment to work in here like this. Just grab the corner of it. I think that would work. I'm kind of tempted to try it out. A lot of this stuff, a lot of the space from this market is taken up by some other things which I wouldn't have normally done. You know what we could do? We could, well, that wouldn't fit in there either. To say we could move these out, but maybe I'm gonna try moving the hunter's hut, and then we can see if that's gonna work in that area. If not, we'll just put in a couple of regular houses. So hunter's hut, we're gonna just start with replacing the 2 that are already there. I want them replaced before we tear them down. I don't know, I'll stick this guy on the other side over here, and then that should work in that space. Okay, so we'll get those built up, get those occupied, and then we're gonna get rid of these hunter's hut, and then we'll have the 2 new ones ready to go. And in the meantime, do I start tearing these down? No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off tearing those down. But we are having a little bit of a food issue. It looks like we are in the green with food, but let's check it out, because we still might have to take some more action. Yeah, we're barely in the green with food. Okay, so those hunter's huts are going to help with that. So maybe if let's put in a couple more hunter's huts. Oh, maybe gatherers, because we want those seeds. That's what we really need, is those herb seeds. So maybe we could plop in another gatherer, like up here maybe? And then we could even do some more, another forester up there too, and help out with our wood gathering. We are getting a little low on laborers. We're only at 23, so I have to be careful with what I do going forward here. We didn't have any bursts in the last season, but I did see in here that we did have 2 bursts in the season prior to that. So we are getting some increase in population, which is good, of course. That was my main issue in the live stream. We weren't getting enough people replenishing the people who were dying, so it became a problem. We just ran out of people, basically, is what happened, and then the sandstorm hit and put the nail in the coffin for us. So I'm trying my best here, make sure we got our smiley faces up, we got our hearts up, and all that stuff is going well. I just remembered what I should have done. Oh, here's a tea shop. But we have to have this tea seeds first, I guess. I wanted to get into that's probably processing. Yeah, the meat processing, so we can get our butcher going, so that we can get our alpaca meats into fats. So next tech point, that's going right into there. I should have done that right away. And then we'll get fats, and then we get soaps, and then we can get our bathhouses to medicinal soaps once we get those medicinal herbs, and the health is going to go up by quite a bit if we do that. So that'll be great. Looks like they are finished gathering in that little area, so I'm just going to kind of keep going around and see if we could find something. Like, look at that big all these red spots in here. I'm just basically just hoping for a medicinal herb seed. It's really what we need, and nothing new yet, so just kind of hanging out, just waiting. So these 2 are almost complete. I was going to put in a couple more, wasn't I? So let's go over here, Hunter's Hut. Oh, we were going to go up here. Ooh, new crop seed acquired. We're going to have to check out that one. That could be our herb seed, so let's check that out. Now, where do we want to go with this? So I didn't realize that these were right here. We're kind of pushing into this area, so what I probably should do is move this out even further and delete the current ones that we have. So like put this guy like right here, and then forester right here, and then we can replace the 2 that are like right here, and then we can have this be a little bit more efficient. So we should have 3 workers in this, 3 workers in this, and then let's demo these guys. Well, this one, and then we'll build it in there if it will work. If we get rid of this one, there should be enough space for this apartment to be like this. If I rotate it, we have to get rid of that road as well, which we could do. It's not that big a deal. So we'll see if it works that way. If not, we'll get rid of this and we'll redo the road, and then we can get it to fit in there, and then we can start knocking out some of these tents and getting our people into some better housing. Let's check out if we got that herb seed. That's gonna be, we hit I. There it is, herb seeds. All right, so now we can turn this on, and this on, and this, and one of those, and one of these, and there we go. Look at this though, down to 16 labor. So part of that is, yeah, these didn't even get built yet. Oh boy. So we did just add 3 over here, so that would put us at 19, but that's still a lot lower than what it was a second ago. So I'm kind of already seeing this trend of losing more people than we're getting, and it's a little bit concerning to me, because I don't want to have to start over already. We're only on like the 3rd episode, so I don't think we're quite at that point yet, but it is a little concerning. So we want to double down and make sure that we get all of the happiness and hearts up and keep our people happy and keep them around. And with these herb seeds, that's going to be a huge part of that, because we are at the red, so this should help get us into the green. And our food is doing pretty good now, so let's check out that overview. Oh, it's still just a sliver, but it's not doing too bad. So apartment, let's see if this is gonna work. It is not gonna work. Okay, so let's knock out this hunter hut. That's with this button. Not that one. This one right here, demo. Yep. Okay, knock that out. And then we're gonna have to remove this road. And we'll do this as well. And then I want to bring it around. We might as well just like go like right against the whatever that guy is, the reed farm, fish, sandpit, whatever it is. And let us get into the apartment. Let's just check our spacing. Yep, that will be great in there. So once that gets knocked out, we'll put the apartment in there and get that started up. It looks like stone is a little bit of an issue over here. We do have 10 people working hard in the quarry, so I just gotta be patient, I guess, with that. And I did hear our ding for a new tech point, so let us get into processing, and then we'll do that meat processing, and we're gonna get our butcher in, and we'll get that fat started. Super, super important for our health of the citizens. Get that going immediately here. So we don't want to take up that space. Let's do this first. We'll do the apartment first. It should work in here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. And then we should have one more house that fits right here. Oh, look at that. All right. So now we need that butcher. And we'll put the butcher right here, hopefully. Not quite. We'll put it on this side of the road. There we go. Fits in there just nicely. And it's right next door to the alpacas. And right next door to the storage. So that'll be good. Everything's all together. So let's take a peek here. So I was talking about citizens and immigrants in the last episode not really showing up. So that's almost here. Here is our town hall. So we'll keep an eye on if it says immigrants up here or anything like that and see if we can grab them. We absolutely need to grab those guys. We have 65 citizens that want new housing. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to make this a priority. So any stone we get is going to go over to our apartment. And then we can really start to get these tents taken care of. And just get our people less stressed, and everything is just a little bit better with every house we put in and replacing the people from these dang old tents. Not something I ever use in my playthroughs is tents. It's just it's pretty meh. It's not really worth it. It's, you know, I would much rather have them be in a house. Okay, so our cemeteries are doing great. I'm glad we have those. I kind of forgot about those in the beginning, but we got them now. They're doing great. Okay, these are built up. That's great. Get that started. So this thing is going to get knocked out so we can have those 4 workers back. They're going to go here and they'll go here. There we go. And this 4, and then we'll have 4 over here as well. I think I did 2 more workers on gatherers than what I had before, but that's okay. Butcher's not quite ready yet. But the apartment building is, look at that. Great. So let's get our butcher in next, and then we can start getting rid of some of these tents. So we got to go a little slow, but we have 24 openings, and each tent is 3. So we can take a couple out at a time here. I'm gonna go kind of slow. We'll do, let's see, that's 9, 18. That should be plenty. Ooh, lots of people got red there when we clicked that, but they should move into the apartments. It looks like that is working how I wanted it to. And then we can place this house here, and then we could have one here, and that should work great for 2 houses. The tents, the good thing about the tents, I will give them this, is that you can cram them in pretty tight here. So we can't just go, like, the houses take up all 4 tents. So they're not really 1-to-1. So this is going to take 4 people when this deals with 12 people. So yeah, it's not great. We're gonna need more space, but that's all right. That's partly why we have the apartment. I know that the apartment is bad for procreation, and that's something that we have to worry about for sure. But we'll deal with it. Something else, you know, that might be beneficial is if we just put in another market. Maybe I'm going around this the wrong way here. We could put a market up in this corner because we have this space here. And we have our bathhouse here, so it's in the radius already. And this is also in the radius. So maybe I do that. Let's sneak this guy back here like this. And we'll get that shared stuff. I know it's going to take another worker, but that bathhouse should be shared. And the clinic should be shared, so we shouldn't need another one. We also have the police station in here, if we can get them up in the corner here. So let's get this marketplace going. I think it will be beneficial to have that. So we'll do that. And we'll get this guy, and we'll get this guy going. That'll be great. And then we can start getting these people back into some houses and back into being able to procreate a little bit more. So that'll be great. We need those workers and we need those villagers coming in. So that immigrant thing came and went. There's none here. And let's see, there should be yellow text in here that says immigrants arrive. No yellow text. So kind of a bummer, kind of stinks. Definitely adds a degree of difficulty that I'm not used to. So, all right, those are going great. Did we get this stuff completed up here? Okay, we did. Is this one done? All right, great. This forester hut is now decommissioned. There we go. We'll get some of that land back for working on with the forester's hut. Butcher is ready to roll. Let's get alpaca meat. And I always like to put extra people in this stuff to make this process go a little bit better. There's going to be no limits on this stuff. Get that upwards. And I don't think we have any upgrades available. No, do not. I was kind of hoping that there was a steel or iron tools or something we could upgrade. Oh, nothing. Clothing is looking not great. So let's check that out. Clothing. Yeah, okay, so we need a little bit more clothing. So let's see. So you're out of leather. How is our linens doing? Great. We're gonna put that as linens instead of leather. Not producing enough leather because we're just getting it from hunting. So with that adjustment, hopefully this is gonna keep up a little bit better. So last year they made 95 versus 137. So that's a decent enough difference to where linen is gonna be good enough to have in there. So we're gonna do that. Looks like our houses are good to go. How are we looking at people here? 11 out of 24, and our marketplace just got completed. So that's also great. So let's get these houses in. Let's do it. It should be good all the way up until about right here. I'm gonna double check before we start building. Okay, it's a little bit further past that with the clinic, and we'll definitely put some more water in there as well. So we'll go. Let's just do a bunch of these guys, like that, and then I'm gonna go like this. And we're just going to start working our way this way and just get these houses in here. Jam cram as good as we can. Just because I don't really care that much in this series what this looks like. I want to get these Easter Island guys going, you know? I want to see what it looks like. I want to see it completed. It's just a goal I want to do. Get a couple more homes going in this way. Fantastic. And then we'll do this. All right, we're kind of running out of space there, but this is a good start. And another thing too that we want to think about is we have to have the extra houses in, because if there's no room for people to live, like, I don't think that we get any more births. So yeah, we gotta get them, gotta have them. Why are you lack of raw materials? We don't have any stone sitting around. What's our cap for cut stone? 200. Perfect. Okay, so that's good to go. It's 7 free laborers. That's okay. Now we're down to 4 laborers. Getting low here. Getting nervous about it. See, we're having people die of old age, and then people are being replaced, which is good. We want that, but we need a burst to keep up with that. So we only had 2 in the last season. So that's good. It's not 0, but it's making me nervous a little bit here. Our little village is coming together pretty quickly over here. We got 2 houses about to be created. That's gonna get people out of our apartment. We're at 0 in the apartment. That's great. So then we can continue to, actually, you know, I'm gonna wait until this stuff gets built up before we knock out more tents, because hopefully they will just move right into the new houses. And these people are of fertile age, so we should get births in here too. We do have the nursing home. That is something that we could do eventually. We don't have the resources for that right now. Take some middle tier stuff to do that. We don't have that. But that would be good. It would open up some of these houses when the older folks get in there. But look at this. So we got children in here, 5 and 1, level 5 and level 1. 5 years old and 1 year old. So that's great. We got, oh, that was an empty house for just a second. So these people that wanted new houses are occupying these ones, I believe, before. Yeah, so there's 2 people that went away. So each one is taking care of 2 people. So we need a lot of houses. We can always work on it and get that completed as good as we can. So another thing that I'm kind of not super thrilled about with taking this space is it might be decent for more mines. We do have this whole area over here. It should be fine. Let's just get some more of these houses going, and then we can hopefully get some more citizens born and get our population growing even better than it already is. All right. Let's go under here, and then it looks like I have to adjust that road. If I want to keep going up this way, can I go up a little bit further there? Nope. I could go up in here. Not really. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of that little nub that's sticking out here. There we go, and then put a house right on the end there. We could get rid of some of these tents. The tents just bother me. All right, we're down to 1 labor. That is not good. What can we do here? So, okay, we are green in happiness and we are green on hearts. That's really, really important. I'm glad that we got there. We should be getting some fats, 44 fats. That's great. And, oh, you know what I didn't build? I didn't even build the soap workshop because we didn't have the fats at the time. Yeah, so we don't have any of these guys built. So we're definitely going to put in a soap workshop and get some soaps going. But now we are at zero labor. So this is what's going to happen is we're going to have to start shifting people from some of this stuff, and it's like a slow constrictor, and we just kind of die out unless we can prevent it. I'm tempted to take builders away because it's easy to take builders away, but I also don't want to. I think for now I'm gonna just knock out some research institute, well, at least 1 guy, and we could cut back on rope a little bit. We do have a good amount of rope, so I'm gonna turn off one of these ropes, and I'm gonna turn off. Ooh, I can't really turn off the reed farm, so we're gonna leave it like that. So that gives us 3 people. I'm just trying to have enough people in our people bank, basically, so that when people die off, there's somebody to replace them. Because it's very easy to fall behind, and then you don't know like what the heck's going on and what's missing, and it's just kind of stinks. You could always go up into here and find maybe it's where's it? This right here, and adjust that way, and find people who are missing this way. But I just haven't been doing that. I guess maybe I need to do that more. 4 sheriff seems excessive, but man, that 20% buff is huge. Ooh, so we probably don't need 5 workers as repair people, so we could probably take 1 person off this, like that. Okay, now we're at 4. What are we doing with medicine herbs? Doing pretty good, It's great. Our soap workshop's nearly completed. Getting built up right now. Excellent. Our apartment is empty, so we could get rid of some more of these tents. So let's do that. Let's get rid of... we could actually... I think we can grab all of these tents now. Yeah, we cover everything, so that's what we probably want to do. I just want to verify that we catch all of the tents before we start taking stuff out. So our clinic covers it. Our police station doesn't quite cover it. So that's something else that I'm going to have to put in somewhere over here to try and grab these other people that are over here. But before we do that, I guess I'm just going to keep demoing the houses over here, because then we're in the area of most things all at the one time. So let's take out these 6. I think I'm going to have to snake a road up back here, and then we'll go across and just keep doing it that way. Keep building houses, and it'll get great. It'll get good. 2 free labor. So I think our soap workshop got built. It did. You are going to be using some fats to make us some soap, please. And then we lost 2 people. Okay, so what happened was died of old age, fisherman, and then a tailor died of old age. Okay, so that took care of those 2 people. We have a school somewhere apparently, and I'm kind of tempted for the first time ever to not use it. I know in the long run it's more beneficial, but it feels bad, I tell you what. Something else we could watch for, we did get that agriculture technology farming efficiency to see if 3 people is too many on these fields. So unfortunately I just missed the harvest on this. So we'll see in the next season if I can knock some of these people out. If 3 people are definitely handling, especially the peas, are definitely handling the peas, then we could get 4 people back from here because I put everything to 2. I could... we have iron tools. We are in the red with iron tools, though. Let's just take a quick look here. I don't think we have... Are we making any stone tools anymore? We only have the 2 smithies? We have 3 smithies. Yeah, everybody's making iron tools. Okay. And we're in the red with that. So we really need another smithy is what we need to do. But we don't have the ability to do that. Oh, 11 burgers have occurred. Oh, finally. Okay, that's what we need. We are going to be hurting for a little while with this because we don't have any laborers right now. But that 11 bursts, that's so good. I'm so happy about that. And we got 13 kids in the school right now. How are we doing on water? We could maybe take some people back from water and just kind of hold off with that. Okay, we're doing really great in water. So I'm going to turn off this well, get 2 people back. We lost a farmer, so we're going to replace that farmer that we lost. There's the agave farmer right there. Okay, I don't know if I could. I'm gonna test something. So we'll have 2 here and 3 here, and we'll see which one's better. Obviously this one's probably gonna be better, but if this one also finishes clearing the field by the time the next season is up, then we know that we can knock at least the agave guys down to 2, and that would be great. But we can do that all in the next episode. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Settlement Survival, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Settlement Survival. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, day, or night.